And again, anytime you have your head outside, that's why I like to shoot my head outside. Anytime you have your head outside, you can do this. Okay, you're a little bit safe. You gotta worry about the guillotines and stuff. As far as getting hit, I can't get hit here. You really can't hit me here. You know what I'm saying? When I'm here, he can hit me. Alright? The BJ is great at that. You gotta take my leg. Boom, boom, boom. He's hell out of you. Alright? You gotta make sure you get that head out. Okay, so that's why I like this. Boom, head out. Boom. Take it back. Up against the wall, too, especially. If we're up against the wall, I'm here. I can't go. I can't drive it, but I can do this. Take it back. Alright? Pretty simple. Just get your guy, give a little resistance. Say you change off incorrectly. Bang. Front the corner, kick it back. Bring him down. Here, look. We get here, bring him down, just sagging. Just sagging. You can lift, do all this stuff, but kind of crowd him here. We're just going to sag. Bang, come to the seatbelt. Alright? Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. The other one. 1, 2. 1, 2. Double. And the last one is here. This. Taking it back. Alright? You could, first couple, let each other know what you're doing. Then after you get a good feel of it, then you guys should switch it up on your own. Give him a different look. Maybe I'll underhook. Maybe I'll step back and maybe shoot the double. Stuff like that, alright? Or I'll be a little tougher here. Boom, take it back. Okay? First couple though, let each other know what you're doing, get a good feel for it, and just start ripping them out. Alright? 1, 2, 3. Let's go something else. Questions from anybody? Anything. I'm going to go anything MMA-wise. Anyone's question?
Yeah, so for the last one, when you're doing the lift, you use your hips, and when you're doing the, just to the side, you use your shoulder? Is that what it is?
You're still using everything. So, which one?
So, like the one where you pick them up, you use more the hips, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Compared to the other one, you use using the shoulder?
Yeah, yes. I mean, 100%. When I'm here, I'm changing up to a double. I'm just driving. I don't have that corner where I'm up above it.
You have the hips together.
Using my feet, but still, even the one where I'm stepping around, it looks like I'm just lifting, but I'm really still moving my feet. It's just a lot cleaner. Okay, but here, if I'm here, bang. Say he defends a little bit. It might look like this, where I'm still driving, bang, getting it down. All right. You still got to move your feet. Still need my shoulder here, but now the other one, since I'm able to step around them, I can boom, pop my hips.
Keep moving.
Yeah, always keep moving. The second that I stop moving on her shot is the second where he's going to start, bang, digging other hooks, get his hips down. All right, always got to keep him moving. Then he's worried about it. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So what's your favorite finish off with that? So going to a mount or going to...
I'd say sideways. You don't want to jump too quick. If I go double and I try to go mount, he's probably going to catch it. You know, so I just want to get side, get secure, then go to work. You know, if you try to jump too quickly, I mean, you can. You know, if he rolls to his stomach, you boom, you jump his back. But for the most part, I want to get something secure, make sure I got the takedown, and not going anywhere. Ideally, you know.
What's your favorite fight?
My favorite fight myself? It's about the Maynard fight, last Maynard fight.
Who do you think's got it the next one, Evans and Jones?
Okay. How about technically MMA? I don't know, man. I'm friendly with Rashad. You know, I'm friendly with Jones, but I'm a little more friendly with Rashad. So, I mean, I think if anybody can beat him, it's Rashad. But Jones is a phenom, man. You know?
Oh yeah.
I guess giving advice to other guys who are starting out, a lot of guys have, you know, dreams of going pro and stuff like that. Just when it comes to like how you balance your training, like you lots of volume. Do you do one of these guys that trains everything separately, puts it together, just as far as like working your rest and your diet and your strength and conditioning, stuff like that?
Well, first of all, you know, you want to make it as far as you can. There's no secret to how it's done. It's by discipline and hard work. You know, I coach wrestling, you know, help out college wrestling by me, and you know, there's some kids that are here, and there's some kids that are here. And there's no secret why these kids are here and these kids are here. It's because they're willing to put in more work and sacrifice more, and that's really all there is to it. You know, as far as the way you set up your training, that's all going to be, you know, based on the individual. But you know, for myself, I mean, we do. I get with a boxing coach, I get with a Muay Thai coach, I get with a jiu-jitsu guy, I get with a strength and conditioning guy. But then we have MMA practice. You got to put it all together. You know, you can't just, you know, just do these individual disciplines and never put it together, because you know, you're going to miss all the transitions. Like that's what we did, the striking to the takedowns. That's where it's a lot of people I think lack, because they just sit with a boxing coach, they sit with a wrestling coach. They don't have someone to bring them from boxing or Muay Thai or kickboxing to that wrestling. That's why if you could find a coach that could kind of bridge that gap, that's ideal, you know. And then you know, nutrition, sleep. You got, like I said, you got to be disciplined. You know, in my training camp, man, I make sure I get my 8 hours of sleep. I eat correctly. You know, I don't go out, none of that. You know, it's for real. It's got to be your life. You know. Question.
Frankie, is there anything offensively that you wish you did differently in the Henderson fight?
You know, I think what I was just speaking about with the takedowns. You know, I don't think I got to a secure position. I feel some of those takedowns, if I got, you know, on top of them and held them down a little longer, things could have went my way a little more. And obviously, I wish I wasn't bending over in front of that up kick. You know, the correct way is to lead with your hip. Keep your head back, and I got, you know, not perfect. You know what I'm saying? So, that's probably the biggest wish I did differently.
Do you have a certain go-to or a favorite combination for striking against southpaws?
You know, in the beginning I did, but now that, you know, you kind of develop your striking, it's kind of just whatever I see in front of me. I used to love the 1-2-5. You know, if you watch the first couple of my fights, I mean, that's probably the only combination I threw over and over and over. Now, you know, it's pretty elaborate, a little different.
Anything specifically against southpaws, or?
You know, with southpaws, obviously, you know, rule of thumb, if you ask any boxer, southpaws, right hand usually works. Usually, not always.
What about Cote kicking nowadays? The same switch from the Muay Thai back to the karate, taekwondo type.
I think, you know, I think you see guys that come from this karate background, but they train with a Muay Thai coach. It's all blended. You know what I mean? I don't think there's any one discipline that's better for the other. Again, I think it's really individualized. You know, and most of the guys like you see that have that karate background, they've trained with a Muay Thai guy. They turn their hips a little bit differently. You know, so. Any more?
Yeah, we've been recently playing around with the arm in guillotine a lot. Do you have like a preference on how you grip or how you finish?
Yeah, arm in guillotine is, I like that a lot, you know. You want to come, I just grab like this, you know. I just call it a 5-finger grip. And the whole idea is if I have the head on this side, I get on this hip, and I want to make this hole as small as possible. That's the idea. I don't want to go like this. What's that doing? It's making the hole big. I want to go like this, and then see how I'm crunching? Make that hole as small as possible. So I want to be on my hip, and this almost up to here, to my chest if I can, you know? I think a lot of people do that arm in wrong. You think arm in isn't as effective. I think arm in is actually more effective, you know?
Really?
Come from Hensel Gracie or Cote, you better have a good arm in guillotine. You know?
Hey Frankie, I just want to commend you because I don't really think you cut weight.
I don't really. You know, when I'm training for my fights, by the time camp comes, I'm you know.
And I think that's your biggest, one of your biggest advantages is the fact that you're not cutting.
It helps, you know. Like the week of the fight, I'm training. I'm not cutting weight. I'm not in the sauna. You know, a lot of those guys are. You know, but I mean, you know, it's like everything has its ups and downs. I'm giving up, you know, substantial size at times, but. You know, it's when I first got into MMA, there wasn't a 50. There was actually even a 55-pound division in the UFC. I didn't think I was going to be able to fight in the UFC. So then they came back to the 55. They didn't have 45 at the time, so that's where I ended up.